to kick things off with the Intercontinental Championship being defended. Edge is going to get a shot at the Intercontinental Championship. I do not believe my eyes. That is Samoa Joe. And why the hell did he cost Seth Rollins his match? What's in it for him? Now, with that title, he can cash it in at any time he likes for a world title match. Welcome back, we're live with No Limits Wrestling, this our main event for a World Championship. Shawn Michaels puts the title on the line against the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar, and my God, Shawn Michaels is going to win this title match by a count out, and oh for God's sake, an F5 onto the steel stairs. He's not looking like a winner to me. He is still angry at having lost the match last night. Punk comes into the ring and again a boot to the face. He's back! Oh, spit CM Punk to the canvas and a series of shots. Stone Cold Steve Austin, last time we saw him, he was the victim of a vehicular assault. What the hell else is going to happen? Samoa Joe? And now he's choking the life out of a bloody beaten champion. And what the hell is this now? He's calling to someone. Please not now! Shawn Michaels is a bloody beaten carcass in the centre of the ring. And look at him, running to the ring. That Intercontinental title. It acts as a Money in the Bank. You can cash it in at any time. And just an hour after winning it, gonna cash it in. Edge has taken advantage of this ultimate opportunity, and he is our new World Heavyweight Champion. We have ourselves a brand new World Heavyweight Champion, and he is the Rated R Superstar, the ultimate opportunist, Edge. And last week, he seized an ultimate opportunity when he cashed in the Intercontinental Championship with the help of a newcomer in the form of Samoa Joe to defeat Shawn Michaels, and now he appears to be heading into WrestleMania as the World Champion to face a special guest on his program tonight. The Cutting Edge debuts in NLW. Edge hosts, he's the new World Champion, and his guest, the Royal Rumble winner, the man he's set to face at WrestleMania for the title, Seth freaking Rollins. And not to mention the fact that last week, Stone Cold Steve Austin, the NLW Commissioner, returned last week to get revenge on CM Punk. Tonight, he talks about his accident and CM Punk live here tonight. And as you know, we're on the road to WrestleMania. And that means we're going to get some major announcements in the next couple of weeks as to what matches will take place at WrestleMania. And here you see a man who last week wanted to be the World Champion heading into WrestleMania. However, that was not to be. Last week, Brock Lesnar suffered a count-out loss to Shawn Michaels, and then, as you saw, he was one of the major reasons why Michaels isn't the World Champion now. He F5'd Michaels onto the steel steps last week, and tonight he's... What the hell's this? What the hell is this? Don't tell me! My God! It is him! style has returned and about to come face to face with the man who injured him at the Royal Rumble. He's returned after months off. Another heel kick. Nakamura debuted at the Royal Rumble, but his debut was cut short when he was taken out by Brock Lesnar. And now he's back. Oh my. Not an F5, no. And a reverse exploded by Shinsuke. Brock Lesnar looked like he saw a ghost. Nakamura! Yo! Kinshasa! Knocking out the Beast Incarnate. And this crowd here tonight is electric for the return of Shinsuke Nakamura. One swift knee to the skull of Lesnar, and Lesnar's gonna realise, once he regains consciousness, what just happened. Shinsuke Nakamura was the newest signing for NLW at the Royal Rumble, but his inevitable debut was delayed thanks to that man. But Shinsuke Nakamura is back. We've all been waiting for the day that Shinsuke Nakamura would return and compete here in NLW, and it appears that today is that day. Nakamura getting revenge on Brock Lesnar for what happened to him at the Royal Rumble. Now folks, such an intriguing situation heading into WrestleMania. Another intriguing situation is the women's title situation. Last week on Metal, it was announced that there would be a tournament held, culminating on the final show of the Torment Tour live on YouTube, where the winner of that tournament would get a women's title match at WrestleMania against Lita. Now last week, Lita was in action on NLW against Alexa Bliss. However, it ended when Lita got the victory. However, that was not all. Charlotte attacked Lita from behind, and then Bliss and Charlotte looked to assault the women's champion. Following that assault, Lita said last week that she would have backup for this week, and that leads us into tonight and a huge tag team match pitting Charlotte and Alexa Bliss against what we thought would be Lita and a partner of her choice. However, moments before we went on air, Lita was found attacked in the backstage area. Who can guess who it was? I'll give you no prizes for guessing. It was probably Bliss and Charlotte. The question now is, has Lita got more than one person to back her up? And if so, are they going to step up and challenge Bliss and Charlotte in a tag team match right now? They seem to be very happy with what they did to Lita earlier on. And now, where is the Lita backup that was promised? Oh, hang on a second. Will I recognise that music? And has she actually managed to get away? Yes, she has. This must be the backup that Lita promised last week. But it looks like Becky Lynch. I'm excited to see her, but she may have to go into a handicap match after all. Originally it was going to be Lita and a mystery partner, but what's she pointing to now? And if Lita has managed to pull this off, I would be very impressed. And yes, she has! Lita didn't just bring one superstar to back her up, she brought two. And one of them just happens to be a legit boss. Well, this is incredible. And the women's division has just had a major shake-up. Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch are here in NLW, and they're in action up next.
An unprecedented tour where NLW wrestlers battled across the globe mere months before WrestleMania. Now, it culminates with a special 3-part event live on YouTube. Championships will be decided, challenges will be made and accepted. Before WrestleMania, you have to get through the Torment Tour.
Welcome back to NLW, this women's tag team match in progress. Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch making the NLW debut here tonight. They are the backup that Lita promised. And right now they're taking the fight to Bliss and Charlotte, but the backslide didn't do it that time. Last week, Bliss and Charlotte were on top of Lita They had the upper hand on the women's champion last week, but they're not smiling tonight. They got a hell of a task on their hands against Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks. What a heel kick from Lynch. And Lita may be in the backstage getting medical treatment following the assault, which, well, we can only assume it was Bliss and Charlotte behind it, but now they're getting the comeuppance. There's a missile drop kick from the second rope. And Becky Lynch, straight fire. She is on fire here tonight against Bliss, but Bliss made the blind tag, it seemed. And there's a boot by Charlotte. Charlotte with the boot, the former women's champion, connecting with the side of the skull of Lynch. Three of the Force Horsewomen in this matchup, and there you see Charlotte with the power slam into the ropes. Did you see the spine of Lynch compress against them? Charlotte does not care if she injures her opponent here tonight. She is focused on wanting to go to WrestleMania and challenge for the women's title. And look at this, behind the referee's back, Alexa Bliss choking out Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch, I'm sure, as well as Sasha Banks, not only here to help Lita in her hour of need, but maybe they want to challenge for the women's title at WrestleMania. We'll see in that tournament in a few weeks' time. But now, there's the knees to the stomach of Lynch. Could have broken some ribs. And following the moonsault knees, going to tag in Charlotte. And Flair now. Wait a minute. Oh, look at that. Backdrops Bliss. And a clothesline to Charlotte. But it's Charlotte and Becky who are legal. And the legal women, both down at the moment. Sasha Banks desperately needs the tag. And can Becky get there? Yes, she does. She tags in the legit boss. And a couple of shots from Sasha. And the Hurricane Rana. The takeover from Sasha Banks. We're going to see what she's made of here tonight. And places Charlotte for her to drop the knees. Hooks the leg, but in comes Bliss to break up the cover. And now here comes Becky, taking out Bliss. Referee's lost all control in this matchup. The Bexploder from Becky Lynch to Alexa Bliss, and Bliss on the floor now. And they're not the legal women. Sasha is. But Charlotte looking for natural selection, but misses. And the disarmer on Bliss. Bang statement on Charlotte. Both women have their submission holds in the centre of the ring. Is Charlotte going to hang on? No, she doesn't. Charlotte taps out to the bang statement. And the disarmer nearly disarms Alexa Bliss. Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch victorious in their NLW debuts. And Lita has to be happy with what she saw out here tonight. As we take a look at the replay again, Charlotte went for natural selection to end it, but missed. On the other side of the ring, the disarmer was on Alexa Bliss, and on the other side of the ring, Charlotte was made to tap out to the bank statement at the hands of Sasha Banks. And look in the ring now, Charlotte and her protege, Alexa Bliss, having a war of words. Charlotte not happy with Bliss and vice versa. They lost to these two newcomers here in this company. And Charlotte yelling at Bliss, but Bliss saying, "You're the one that tapped out and lost the match for us." I'm sure Lita will be happy with Sasha and Becky's performance here tonight. Bliss and Flair stumble, but Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks are successful in their NLW debut. Hey Cesaro, I had a couple of pointers that I want to give you ahead of your match coming up next. You know, growing up in Canada with my father Stu. You know what, Brett? I don't care. Quite frankly, I don't give a rat's ass about you or your advice. To be perfectly honest, you didn't help a damn bit against Brock Lesnar. I knew what I was going to do when I went in there, and I lost. There is no point moping around about it like you said. And all of this crap about breaking me down and building me back up, it's just patronizing, Brett, and I'm sick of it. I don't want to hear another word from you. All I want you to do is stay back here and watch what I do to my opponent. Because as WrestleMania comes closer, I intend to show the world what I already know. I am a force to be reckoned with, and Brett, an endorsement from you really isn't needed right now. So thank you, but I'm winning this match on my terms. Well, Cesaro clearly frustrated with Bret Hart constantly poking his nose in, and, well, that's understandable. An athlete like Cesaro, he wants to win, and hopefully tonight can get back on track, but what the hell's going on? Well, I know that that's the Undertaker's music, but Last week we saw what happened at the hands of Pentagon Jr. He got package pile-drived off the stage, and is he back already? Maybe he's the one in that casket. And it would certainly be miraculous if it was the Undertaker in that casket. Oh, but it's not. And I should have known it wasn't the Undertaker. It's the man who took him out last week, Pentagon Jr.
En el Royal Rumble, cuando el poderoso Undertaker hizo su regreso triunfal, parecía que nada le impedía cumplir su destino al encabezar WrestleMania una vez más. Después de todo, tomaría algo más retorcido, más demente, más enfermo que incluso el propio fenómeno para detenerlo. En el Royal Rumble conoció a algo. Su nombre, Pentagon Jr. Lo eché y conmocionó al mundo. Y mientras miraba mis frijos ojos muertos, se dio cuenta de que tenía cero miedo. La semana pasada, The Undertaker cometió un grave error. Lanzó un desafío a cualquiera por un partido. Y una vez más lo hice parecer el viejo, decrépito que es. Mientras miraba hacia las luces después de que lo ve fuera del escenario, todo lo que sintió fue dolor y frustración consigo mismo, porque sabía que la leyenda de Undertaker estaba muerta y enterrada. Hoy puedo estar en un atol, pero para ti, Undertaker, este será tu lugar de descanso final. Te cuesta caminar, pero soy más fuerte y más poderoso que nunca. Pentagon Jr. no se parece a quien haya enfrentado antes. Pentagon Jr. no le tiene miedo a nada. Pentagon Jr. es implacable. Pentagon Jr. su brazo de su zócalo, sí, incluso se atreve a mirarlo a los ojos y si decide que quiere salir de tu miseria para siempre. No tengo ningún problema. Mato al hombre muerto porque soy Pentagon Jr. y cero miedo.
Well, I don't know about you, but that truly sent chills down my spine. This man does not care if The Undertaker comes back and gets him, because, as he said, he's just as sick, if not more so. And I know that The Undertaker is injured at the moment, but surely there's going to be a day when he comes back. And when that day comes, Pentagon Jr. may have to swallow his words. And still to come tonight, folks, the Cutting Edge returns. Edge hosts his talk show with his special guest, Seth Rollins. This, moments before they're scheduled to face at WrestleMania. They face each other face to face on the Cutting Edge. That is up next.